Greetings, I'm Ron Jeremy.
And I'm Jeremy Beadle.
And together we form a supreme power team of joy
Called Ron Beadle.
here to help you understand and decide whether or not you'd like to purchase a pedal from
Lovepedal.
Lovepedal.
So, you know I'm a massive fan of Lovepedal.
Did not know that, Lee.
Their overdrive pedals for a long time. And I thought to myself the other day, do you know what? We haven't done a Lovepedal video for ages. And when I looked, there are 4 new pedals that he's introduced since the last time we did a video. So I thought we'd grab them all and have a play.
Grab them all, like Pokemon.
Grab them all. So the first one, COT50. COT
So.
stands for Church of Tone.
Oh.
And I think this was kind of some of the original dabblings that Sean from Lovepedal kind of had into making pedals was with the Church of Tone pedal. Now the idea of the Church of Tone is Sean used to go to loads of jam nights and you'd turn up and there could be any old amplifier in the corner. Sometimes it was valved, sometimes it was solid state, sometimes it would sound okay, sometimes it would sound terrible. And he just wanted to have a pedal he could just stick in the front of the amplifier and just get some tones from. So he designed this. He designed this basic pedal. It doesn't really have any sort of tone shaping control. It's simply designed, it's like a super dynamic pedal. So the idea is you plug your guitar in, you turn the volume up to full on your guitar, you tweak the sort of bias knob until you get a nice kind of lead tone, and then you just do your whole thing from the volume control on the guitar.
How
so you leave
interesting.
this on all the time. Interestingly, it can't be powered by mains. It can only be powered by battery. I'm guessing the battery in here probably lasts for ages and ages and ages.
Well, should we do it without them?
Yeah, so this is a without. So what happens is we turn this on and I will find the sweet spot.
So it's adding a lot of gain.
Yeah. So, that's the. And then but you leave this on all the time.
Yeah. Great.
I think it sounds great.
Yeah.
We've got the mid boost circuit in this Strat as well, so again we could push it.
Oh,
so
let's push it.
Go back to suit a nice clean with just say volume on 3 or 4 on the
great.
guitar.
Oh, what a great pedal.
Great pedal. Sean says works just as well in front of a solid state amp as it does in front of a valve amplifier. Now I kind of says I don't see this as the kind of pedal that you would put on your pedal board if for no other reason than the practical reason that as soon as the cables are plugged in it starts to draw from the battery. I think this is the kind of pedal that goes in the front pocket of your gig bag, and if you're just going to if someone just says yeah come round or turn up here and you just think I'm just taking my guitar, don't want to take my amp, my pedal board, anything. I'm taking my guitar, I get there, I've got this, it goes on the floor, I don't have to worry about power supply.
You know what else? I think
like
I'd put gaffer tape over it and no one would know what it was.
Yeah.
And I just got to plug the thing in.
And it's like, bang, you're away, getting some tones.
Yeah.
So that's the Church of Tone 50 or the COT50. The next one is the Unimos. Now this has been designed with the Hamida guys, the Hamida audio guys, which they've worked with Sean at Lovepedal for probably 2 or 3 years now. And this is a more conventional drive pedal. So we're going to plug this in.
Well, you better get me that hot rod then, bro.
We're going to use we're going to use Ron Jeremy's hot rod.
This is my own personal hot rod.
So let's
It has
just
served me well in battle.
Stand by.
We're experimenting with cameras this time round.
We are.
I'm using a super high frame rate camera or SLRs, and we're going to A/B to see which we prefer the look of. So this is regular SLRs, and the orange video and also the video with Gibson we did today were with the super high frame rate Handycam that I've got. So actually, let us know which you prefer the look of, because it will be interesting for me. So here's.
So again, much like the Church of Tone, this is a very dynamic pedal, so should respond to changes in the volume on the guitar. But it's got a few more controls on it, so level, drive, tone, and accent. He says, just forgetting, what does accent do? Can be used to like tune the pedal to the amp and the guitar. Okay. Actually, what else it just says here? So I lob that away. Limit on
You should have studied maps more and played less than Rivendell.
We'll play. So let's have a see what it sounds like.
Whoa. It's fuzzy, creamy goodness, isn't it? What happens if I coil tap it though?
Well, that's what I was about to say. Let's try some different dynamic sort of, you know, and roll the volume down.
So I'll start off without it coil tap, then I'll bring in the tap. So. It's nice. It's creamy smooth.
It's dirty, yeah.
Creamy smooth.
I like it. It reminds me of Linda Lovelace.
I'm really
Deep
interested
and throaty.
in what this was called.
Okay, so that's the Unimos. So Unimos is like a much more traditional, no, that's the wrong word, but a typical kind of distortion pedal that you would put on your board to just give you a big fat kind of rock. Particularly, I kind of think almost, you know, that as you say, that sort of fuzzy rock kind of tone.
Yeah.
It sounds great, doesn't it? So we like that one.
I prefer the COT50.
I was about to say,
So far, that's more my vibe.
the COT50, I can see a lot of people going, do you know what? I haven't got a pedal that does that. I've got loads of pedals that do other drives and things like that. Yeah. But actually, I really quite like the idea of just bunging something in my gig bag and just.
Look.
It's like it feels like it's like empty, doesn't it? It's like it's got like nothing in it.
It's really interesting. I want to know how it works.
It's magic. You can't open it.
It's
you let the fairy out if it goes, and then that's it. All the magic goes. Okay, so the next couple of pedals we've got are modulation pedals. So the first one is a photocell vibe pedal. So we're going to get lots of, I guess, sort of, I don't know, Floydy, Hendrixy kind of clean tones here. Shall I plug it in with this, and then you can kind of...
That would be great.
Yeah, so we can show people sort of what it'll sort of drive up a little. So I've just got to find a patch lead. Look at that.
It's white and patchy.
It's white and patchy. It's a patchy. So let's play with the Vibranaut without any kind of drive to start with, I say. I'm going to go back to using the Strat, just because it's...
Would you like me to?
I think it's probably just a bit more...
Oh, I wish you'd fallen. It would have been such a video first.
Who'd like to hear Rob play the Strat?
Yeah, everybody.
Right, so don't forget, leave that off, otherwise they'll go crazy.
It's like I've been pitch shifted up. That's lovely, isn't
fat
it?
and juicy. Yeah. So if I turn the Church of Tone on, then you can do all your kind of
Give me Church of Tone. Give me Church of Tone. I'm going to bring this in too.
You can play some Hendrite
do it. That's how Jimmy used to do it.
I know.
He used to move his.
You can tell that as soon as you do it. With the boost out, what is it? Is it sort of
not as much fun?
It's got that lovely chewy bass end that
deep
you
and
get
rich.
off
It's
a
like a
great
box of
vibe.
quality street.
What? Oh, I love that. Let's just remind ourselves of where we were. Yeah. These are great.
They're fixers.
Great vibe pedal, I must admit.
But you know what? COT50, man.
Yeah, I mean, you know what's going to happen, don't you? We're going to sell like 10
out of those.
10 of these, and then Sean will go, oh, I haven't got any more components to make those, so it'll be like the super in demand. Anyway.
What's the Beardsman?
Beardsman is a dual chorus, so 2 layers of chorus over each other, so it should do anything from sort of basic chorus through to heavy flange. And you know that we all love a heavy flange.
I don't know what you're talking about, Lee, but it sounds kind of crazy.
Sounds kind of crazy. So again, we'll do the same again. We'll do sort of like just some chorus on a clean tone, and then I'll add the COT50 in just for some love.
I've rolled off the dirty boost you've got. That's a little bit crazy now.
We've got dual oscillators here, so you can hear one chorus going at one speed and then obviously another chorus potentially going at another speed, which does muck your mind up a little bit.
It's like this.
Yeah, it's if you play it now, and I don't know if I like the sound. You can get a really great chorus sound if you have the two rates of oscillation just slightly different.
Yeah.
But if they're really different, you get that slightly sort of seasick kind of tone. Yeah, not seasick Steve.
Can we COT50 and back this off a bit so it isn't too crazy?
Yeah, absolutely.
And I want to see if you get a bit
There
of...
you go.
Yeah, I'm not so keen on that one. I
think
really like COT50.
Yeah.
The Unimos was cool. This is good. This is okay, but it's not really doing it for me.
Do you know what I think the issue with chorus pedals is that we just... When I was a kid, it was like everybody had a chorus pedal and everybody used chorus on everything. And then I kind of think it's just all become a bit sort of
I
overdone.
think the thing is that someone came up with the best chorus pedal in the entire world and you own it and no one will ever get a
But
better
even
than
that, I don't use it very often.
I
because
would.
it's just
I'll have it then.
Well, yeah, but because I just kind of think it's... I don't know what you would play. I mean, if you play, play Purple Rain and we'll get an immense chorus sound out
I
of
don't know
this.
the chords. You better play it.
Go on and give it to me and I'll play it.
Yeah, see how I did that?
And it,
Gotta get a bit of lead loving.
it'll sound monstrous, I'm sure. So that sounds great like that. Even that, I can't...
For me, it's too much.
I've got to say, as soon as those two rates of oscillation are too far apart, as you rightly say, I think it just becomes too much. But when they're quite similar like that, it's great. It sounds lush.
With power comes great responsibility, and there's a lot of power there.
I never meant to cause you any trouble. I never meant to cause you any pain.
Thanks, Lee.
I only wanted to see you laughing or dancing, whatever. In my purple rain.
Take me. Well, on
you can
that
be my
note,
Sheena Easton.
yes.
Yeah, and there you go. So look, little run through of Lovepedal. Church of Tone, everybody needs one of those.
They do.
Unimos, if you like that kind of dirty fat thing, it's a definite contender. Vibranaut, one of the best sounding vibe pedals that we've heard.
And if you want
Beardsman,
two choruses with unfathomable
and
depth.
to be fair, Beardsman, coolest name of a pedal. And actually, can you see the fact that it is actually a sort of little man with a beard?
I've just worked out. I've worked out
Yes.
why it wasn't really gelling with us. Is because neither of us have a beard currently.
beards.
Currently.
So,
Who'd like to see Lee grow a beard?
No, never going to happen. But do you know what I say? Do you know why it's never going to happen as well? Because it would I'd get a blotch here and a sort of a blotch here, and then the rest of me wouldn't have any beard.
Oh man, I get hair here.
Yeah, you
Everywhere.
could beard
I have to
up.
shave up here.
Really?
Yeah,
You have to
man.
shave your actual eyeballs.
Well, not the balls,
Orange
but-
Aid. He's got
He's
the
got
chops,
some
hasn't he?
chops of
Looks cool.
lambness.
So there you go. Look, hope you enjoyed that little short video. I don't know if it was short, maybe it wasn't.
Not shortly.
Wasn't short. No, nothing ever is with us, is it?
That's what she said. On which note, I've been Rob Chapman.
I've been Linda Lovelace.
Bye.
It's all British.